Now, over the years, LEGO has released a lot of these different LEGO Star Wars encyclopedias, books, dictionaries, or whatever, and in all of these books, they always put a custom LEGO minifigure. They've been doing this for as long as I can remember, probably back to 2009 when they had some, like, ones with Han Solo having a medal, all the way up to now. And let me just say, I'm a pretty good expert in these because when I was 8, I, got all these. And the latest addition to this collection is here. Now, this is the Yoda's Galaxy Atlas. It is quite an interesting one. I flipped through it briefly, and the main figure you get in here is Yoda. Now, as opposed to other ones, like, say, last year's, which, by the way, is one of the best LEGO Star Wars books ever. It is more expensive right now, actually, I believe, to get the Darth Maul in this on Bricklink than to go buy the whole book on Amazon, which is kind of absurd, but it's funny nonetheless. But this book came out, it came with a beautiful Darth Maul figure. We've gotten ones in the past, we've gotten this one with Rey and not exclusive. We've gotten this one. This one came with a prototyped white Boba Fett. We got this one came with, a Jakku Explorer or whatever, that didn't become very cool. And we also got this one with Commander Gree. And I have a few more, I didn't bring them all here, but those were generally the most interesting. And I am really excited to talk about this Yoda one. Now, this is really weird. The premise of this book is basically Yoda going on vacations all around the galaxy. There's, fun stuff where it's, child-friendly place. And they will have, stuff with icons with, Baby Yoda. And it's kind of fun. There's a lot of little jokes in here. I think basically what they did was they had a photographer go into a back room and take a bunch of pictures of the Yoda that comes in this set. But they put the Yoda in all of these different Star Wars sets. And I do really like the concept of allowing kids to use their kind of imagination with all their LEGO Star Wars sets. So you don't have to only have Empire sets be around the Empire. It kind of lets you explore and have fun with, all different eras, with all different types of troopers or whatever, which, I think is pretty nice. But obviously, we didn't really look into it for that, so I'll show you the figure first off. Okay, guys, so here is the book. It is interesting. Now, first off, obviously, the main thing we want to look at is the exclusive Yoda figure. So I'm going to try to do this as carefully as possible. We're just going to try to basically lift out the plastic. We'll just do that off screen so I don't break. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this, you're going to cut open the plastic a little, and it'll be nice and dandy. And then essentially you open it right up, and the figures and pieces all fall out. These are just usually how these types of books work. I know a lot of times I've seen them be, stolen, the figures or whatever. But let's look at Yoda. Okay, so here is the figure. First off, the nice thing about this is you actually get this nice custom little map here. You get a custom map of the Star Wars galaxy, so that's basically the center is the core, and, the outer rim is, going to be all out here. There's some writing in there, so if anyone knows Arabic, you could screenshot that and, maybe tell me what that means. Now, Yoda himself is pretty cool. He comes with a cane and a camera, so, he can take pictures on all his little galaxy-wide adventures. The big thing here with Yoda is that custom torso right here. So basically they took the Yoda torso and kind of put a backpacker look over it. Yoda from, say, his homestead or whatever. He comes with his new mold. You turn it around, he comes with a backpack, which is not a new piece, but certainly nice. And then on the back, you get some beautiful printing, which they didn't have to do, but, it's certainly nice and, obviously appreciated. And this figure is quite interesting because it's going to be very, very hard to use this in really any situations. You could theoretically have a Trandoshan, having an adventure that's in the rebellion or whatever, but it's going to be very hard. Now, this figure overall is a gem. I would say if it was up to me, I would probably, if you're buying the set solely for the figure, I would probably, buy the one with Darth Maul instead, which is still available on Amazon, as well as I believe even one with the silver TC-14 droid. That's not exclusive. This is. Now, to take a brief look at the book, I just mainly want to skim around, so I'll let you guys pause if you want to, read it here. But the big thing about this guy is that, it has some fun stuff, and I'm really going to just switch around to see if there's anything fun to note. Here's Leia Republic stuff. So, it talks about shock troopers. It talks about, all those troopers. It talks about, the underworld, which is really fun. This is a really nice baseline knowledge for Star Wars as a whole. Here's Solo. You cover other stuff. Here's Alderaan. You got Cara Dune. That's interesting. They actually include Cara Dune here. That's actually really kind of cool. You got all this, you got the thing that was on the cover, you got the rain crawler on Vandor,
you know, a lot of cool stuff. I'm gonna try to skip past the sequel stuff because I know nobody's interested in that. And they just basically put Yoda in all these weird positions. You know, you could find like fun stuff, like Yoda's like, hey, I'm having fun or whatever. You know, it's just a weird book. This is good for younger people. This one I thought was funny. It's like the Kashyyyk Wookiees, and they're all fighting against, you know, the droids, and you know, Yoda kind of fits in there. You know, it's all fun. I mean, skipping forward, you have, like, the Outer Rim world, so I guess it's, like, these are the more outer areas. You have Bespin, you have, you know, Cloud City stuff here, you have Hoth, which is pretty neat, you have, ooh, look at that, there's Santa BB-8, that doesn't fit on Hoth. They have all, like, the snow characters. They actually have 2 here. I know sometimes they get pretty lazy with these books, because they think young people won't notice, which they're probably right. And, you know, all that fun stuff. I'm just really trying to, you know, show you guys a little showcase of all the fun stuff that's going on here. I honestly wish they showed, like, the Mos Eisley Cantina. You know, that would be nice. It's like, literally, you tell they photoshopped Yoda on there, which is kind of funny, kind of hysterical. Here, ooh, there's Geonosis. Geonosis, right here. You have the Battle Droid planet. Very nice. Very, very nice. So I guess they have do's and don'ts, like rules, laws on each planet. Here's Mustafar. You know, fun. It's just fun. It's honestly fun. I just want to skim through it to show you guys all. Here's Rebels. I think they could have shown the Ghost. There's Thrawn. You know, moving even further forward, you have Be More Chill on Navarro with the Mandos. Please find yourself an Octa. These are all, like, I guess, not vacation cards. Oh my gosh. You know, like, oh my gosh. Here's my favorite. Jango's clones. Millions of troopers fought in the Clone Wars were copies of Jango grown in laboratories on Kamino. And we have Clone 00004. I really like it here. Not sure my fellow clones would agree, though. I really like it here. Not sure my fellow clones would agree, though. I'm laughing at a children's book. How pathetic am I? Anyway, you know, here's Navarro. You have Child-Friendly Destination. That's nice. Lava River Cruise. Twi'lek Healing Baths. They actually put that in there? Okay. You have the Exegol. And here, Clone. Identical copy of a living thing created in a lab. There we go. I love the Clone Boys. You all know that. And then here's an index. You even have the free Lego thing. This thing that they put at the end of every set. And there is the Beware of the Bog. Here is a dragon snake. Or here be a dragon snake. So yeah, that is the book. And let's talk a little bit more about, you know, these books in general.
Okay, now that you've seen the figure and I gave you a brief look at the book, I think it's just quite an interesting thing. And I really just wanted to bring it up because I want to try to cover pretty much everything that comes with figures this year, except for, you know, maybe the UCS AT-AT, which is $800. With that said, tell me what you guys think. Would you buy this for 13 bucks on Target or Amazon? Tell me in the comments down below. I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome.